Hey everyone, it's Karen. Welcome to Conversations with Karen. So glad you've joined me today. If you're new to my channel, special welcome. I hope that you will like and subscribe and come back and join us for more conversations. If you are a returning subscriber, thanks again for coming back. So this is my second video of the month, and we're going to talk about a few things here. First thing I want to talk about is how revisions are going with the merging of the two channels. I mentioned in my last video that I was merging my two original channels, Karen's Journey on Carnivore and More, and Tea and Conversations. And those two are being combined into this channel, Conversations with Karen. So you'll probably notice a new logo. I don't know if I've put it on the YouTube site. That's why I'm hesitating. I think I have a picture of me and not the logo. I'm working on getting that put in there, probably as the background picture for the channel. So that's still a work in progress. But if you go to my website, KarenPoirier.com, you will see a lot of new changes. You'll see the new logo. We're just changing the style of it and just trying to make it more streamlined and an easy place to go for information and, easy to get to. YouTube channels, Rumble channels, Instagram, Facebook, because I'm all on all those platforms. And so I just want to make it easy for you to go to one spot and be able to see other things if you want to. Okay. Also, for a way to contact me is on there. And so go check it out, KarenPoirier.com. And like I said, it's almost completely done. There's still some changes we need to make, so bear with us. But we're getting there. You probably notice I'm wearing this t-shirt. This is a lovely design. My daughter designed the logo. She's helping me design the website. She's doing a majority of it. I'm just helping out with the wording of things, but she's really creating the whole thing. So I'm really proud of her. And if you get a chance, check her out. She's over on occasionalart.com. I'll put the link in the description. If you need anything like this done, she can really help you out. She's just got a great creative mind and brings things together in just a beautiful, beautiful way. So if you want a t-shirt, let me know in the description or in the comments, and we'll see what we can do to get you one. They come in black. The black has just like a little logo here, and then the white, we have this. We can do either way though. We can do white with just the little logo, black with this if you want. So just let us know. And help me get the word out there that this is what we're doing. All right, so I want to also talk about my weight loss. Okay, so most of you know, I had decided at the beginning of January 1st, I was getting back on my healthy way of eating, making sure that I'm getting in all of my exercise and moving my body the way I know is good and healthy for me. So I started that January 1st. And up until this past weekend, I had lost 3 pounds. Well, I stepped on the scale this morning and I've gained all 3 of those back. And then that's the danger, I think, too, though. I am stepping on the scale more. So it's more often that I'm going to see the up and down, right? The yo-yo. Whereas if I just stepped on the scale January 1st, just stepped on the scale January 30th or February 1st, I wouldn't see all these ups and downs. I justify stepping on the scale more because I think I'm in weight loss mode and I want to make sure what I'm doing is working. I think I might be sabotaging myself. So, because even though I'm stepping on the scale, I still cheated this past weekend. Yeah. I had some desserts on Friday and Saturday. And so, this is just the way it is for me. This is the way it's been since the beginning. I have to commit to weight loss in a certain way. I have to commit to sticking to intermittent fasting and sticking to healthy whole foods, nutrient-dense foods, period. That's just the way it has to be for me. It's the only way I lose weight. So I'm going to recommit today to do that. Actually, yesterday was the start of it. Sunday, maybe even Sunday. Intermittent fasting also took a little bit of a hit because my husband and I like to go out to breakfast. And so, but not only did we go out for breakfast on Saturday, we went on Sunday as well. So my window was cut shorter for intermittent fasting. So that, I think, coupled with the couple of desserts I had, kind of sent me back a little bit. I also wanted to mention that I didn't go out walking this weekend like I normally do, just to try again, just to keep up some of the movement, some of the exercise. And I did not do that. Now, I don't know that that contributed as much because I believe that exercising builds muscle. That's its main purpose. That's the main job of exercising, is to build muscle. And so that doesn't just go away after a few days of not exercising, the muscle you've built. So I don't really think that that has had an impact on the weight. But I just want to be aware of it. And I think that's a healthier way to look at it, because I do not want to be obsessive about exercising. Some people can get really obsessive and they spend hours exercising every single day. I am not an athlete. I'm not training to be an athlete. I just want my body to be healthy and strong. So that's my goal, and that's what I am focusing on. So I think as far as exercise goes, I'm doing well with that. Still doing jiu-jitsu, Zumba. Had Zumba class yesterday. Did jiu-jitsu this morning. I think tomorrow I'm going to go for a walk on the beach. It's going to warm up a little bit. That's the other thing, is it's been cold here. Not just cool, but cold. And then so that kind of takes away wanting to be outside and take a walk. But I think tomorrow it's going to be a little warmer in the morning, so I might get a walk on the beach which I absolutely love. And it just helps with my mindset towards exercise. So that's what you find you have to do. You have to find those things that you really, really enjoy doing, and just do those and as much as you can. And it really helps with the rest of it. I think that's about it as far as physical health. So as I mentioned in the beginning, I am merging those two channels, because the other channel, Teen Conversations, was more about my health journey emotionally and mentally. And that affects how you approach your physical health and whether or not you have the energy to approach your physical health. It all works together, and this is why I wanted to merge them. So I did want to take just a few minutes with this video and talk a little bit more about that emotional health journey that I've been on. And for those of you who, again, had not followed Teen Conversations, you don't necessarily know that I wrote a book and published it. It was actually 2021. I think in my last video I said 2020, but this was published in 2021. And it is my journey of healing through childhood abuse. And so writing that opened up so many doors to talk about different topics with different people. And I felt like a YouTube channel was necessary. So I started having actual conversations with people. And I want to do that more. Because the topics, they're worth talking about, and we need to help people understand what it takes to heal from something like that, from trauma and abuse, because there's too much still in our society today of this type of behavior towards children and a lack of empathy towards survivors. And so that's what I want to expose and just talk about, so that so we have more of us who are healthy, not only physically healthy with the diet and the exercise, but with relationships and in life in general. Okay, because it all works together, like I keep saying, it just all works together. So what I wanted to just touch on real quick is that as far as, in my book, I talk all about the different types of abuse that I experienced as a child. And a majority of my abusers were my parents. So I wanted to share that it has been about 13 years since I have spoken with either one of my parents. It was a necessary thing I had to do to disconnect from them. And in order to continue healing, that's what I needed to do. I needed to disconnect. And trust me, I got all kinds of responses and input, welcomed or not, from others, both positive and those who felt like I was not right and correct in that decision. However, I will tell you, I felt like I was very correct in that decision. I would do it again. But I have to tell you that lines of communication have been opened with my parents. And I don't feel to share much more than that right now, because it's very new. This is very new territory. I don't know if any story, not to say there isn't a story out there, I just have not heard of a story where a victim reconciles with their abuser or abusers. Not to say that I don't believe it can't happen. I do believe it can happen. I just don't know if it's realistic and if it will. So I'm gonna just kind of not mention a whole lot right now, because it's very, very new. Things are still progressing, and I want to see how the progression happens and what plays out. So stay tuned. I will keep you posted. I do hope it goes well. I don't know. And I'm journaling about it so that I can talk down the road more about it, how things happened, the chronological things, the chronology. Is that the right word? The timeline. let's just say that. The timeline of things that are happening and how this plays out. And then we'll see what happens. All right. All right, that's it for today. That's the update. I hope you're all doing well. I hope that you're getting out there. Leave me a comment. Let me know how things are going and what maybe more topics you want me to talk about. If you feel you want to ask me my opinion about something, I'd be happy to answer that. I mentioned on my website how I just love to have conversation, especially conversation that helps me to rethink, to think and rethink. And that's why I ask you all to write comments for me and let me know what you're thinking about and what topics you feel like could be a good discussion, and what more we can do to kind of help each other and be a support for one another, to help us walk this beautiful life that we have been given. Okay? All right. Well, I hope you have a great day, and get out there, get some sunshine and fresh air. That's always a good thing, no matter if it's for physical health or emotional health. It all benefits from getting some fresh air and sunshine. All right? I'll see you next time.